guys, so Unade, welcome to the full-time analysis of the match between Crystal Palace and Arsenal. So Arsenal finally escaped with the 1-0 after Tomiyasu punish us. The guys will suffer for the remaining 27 minutes. So it wasn't easy. And when you look at this thing, most players don't forget, say, there is a new rule gets in town. And that new rule, and the fact, when you waste time, I explained this thing before. When you waste time, it gets either by throwing, either by falling down anyhow, either by stopping the restarting of football play, they will give you yellow card. So imagine collecting yellow card for spending 8 seconds to decide whether you want to throw this way or you want to throw that way. That is why I collect that first yellow card. Although the second yellow card was a bit harsh because they don't dissect them, you don't really deserve a yellow card because Ayu did the same thing on Bukayo Saka and they don't even give a card. But at the end of the day, well, Shane, this one for the talk. If to say we chop like 1-1, get Shane, this one for the analyze. So at the end of the day, we just thank God say the match end 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. So experimentation don't come and go. So we could just see the aftermath, how we take see the match. So actually do the year with me for the studio, and at the same time, Baba Saturday here. So actually do how did you see the match overall?
Man. Wow. This is a total resilience of how a champion should be, or folks who is anticipating to be a champion. Arsenal winning at Selhurst Park has shown that we have really come up. We have actually upgraded. Look at the game. The only thing that I need Arteta, because with this new rule, last game, Ben White received a yellow card because of the same thing.
Yeah, time wasting.
We need to be very, very careful because this is the one of the things that will cause us to win a game, that will cause us to even be a champion in any game. So look at it; it's unnecessary. Throw the ball out there. We shouldn't have been in this tight game. But overall, I'm happy that we have that 3 points. Like Baba Sata always say, win anyhow, no matter how we win. But we get that 3 points. So that 3 points is good.
All right, Baba Sata, why do you see the match overall?
About the truth we say, about who will take that red card. The game was already dead. And the thing is that it's time for we to talk to Arteta. And I don't know what thing they use that Kai Havertz they do there. Kai Havertz don't tire. You understand? You're supposed to come out, which is they win most of crossing balls where they bring come based on his height.
The area duel.
Yeah. But this guy already tired. You understand? You could have bring Trossard. You understand? So that to ginger it up. You understand? So next time, because I will say this game, say they recognize now that place are for comfort for Arteta. And above all, it's time for them to understand what you say. Well, you have an opportunity, most especially for that first half, neutralize them. Because I would say that neutralize them. This thing where we call this mess where they want to use panic, apathiation, kill yourself. Say not be me. So you understand. So therefore, no, say at least maybe two or one goal for conscious, then close join the penalty. But the truth is that just like the way Ogachine do talk just now, my boss, say this is how champions need to do, based on to defend. I think they get that. Yeah, they get that red card. I think about 60 something, maybe 65, 60 something.
Yes. So 70 minutes, yeah.
To manage to that time to this time, understand. So it doesn't matter. Say how we say win. What matters, just like the way we always say. Now that 3 points. So anybody know if you contempt say they play, yes, they play us, no two ways about it. How you talk and enjoy. But at the end of the day, who win? Now we. So we don't climb now. So that's all that matters. Kudos to them for the defense.
All right, so Augusta, you go. I see the match overall.
The match, wow, get us to be. Well, the head can spoil everything, but I still come for Havertz again. I think I need to do something for that with that guy. I don't know. Because that yellow card there, now Havertz first hold that ball. I mean, they ain't waste that time. Before I give that ball to Tomiyasu. Yeah, I ain't waste that time. So like Baba talk, therefore come out time. Therefore, come on, time. This man too love Hazard. Harvard today. That's why they put that from that formation. He too love that Harvard. Both they look now, but they play well. We shall win. At least Man City said they play 1-0 too. So we said we play 1-0. So if to say this like I know day now for analyze the game well. I weak, but we shall win. So kudos to the boys.
All right, me, I did look this match from a different angle. Now, you see, say for Arsenal now, apart from maybe William Saliba, maybe Gabriel Magalhaes, I don't think there's any other person where they are tall as Havertz. I don't know whether I want to observe the tactics. Somebody even talking about the comment section here. Somebody mentioned it. I don't know whether I want to observe the tactics with Crystal Palace they play. They came to play long balls. That's the tactics. Cross and nod. Why will you remove the tallest man in the midfield?
So actually, the reason that we remove him is tired. He's already
No, I can let you know. Oh, no, understand now. Hear me.
Okay.
Listen to what I'm saying. You talk. I know interrupt. I know I'm going to do back and forth.
Okay, yes,
sir. I'm going. You are saying remove him is tired. I'm letting you know that the reason they did not remove him that he's tired is because they need him to jump and nod. Now, because the end 1-0, if they say end 1-1, the cross are not don't come. Somebody, I don't know where that comment is. Somebody mentioned that in the comment section. And I said, make I pull them up. Now, because when I talk to them, they remove and say, don't tire. I'm trying to let you know what's in Arteta the thing. Because, you know, as an analyst, when you analyze positively, you also do devil's advocate and think about, if to send me the Arteta, what would I be doing? I'm trying to do devil's advocate and let you know what Arteta is thinking. That's what I'm doing right now as an objective analyst. Forget your bias. We are losing 1-0. They are launching long balls. All the things they were doing is crossing. The tallest man in the midfield. Who will help you? Why do you think they brought in Gabriel Magalhaes? It's not talking about that. That is the only thing they were doing.
Try to explain. Okay,
I asked.
Okay. But if you say cross and not, that guy don't tire. For inside that 18, how many balls? I want me to tell me how many balls will not come out for inside that 18.
Thank you.
But I want me to tell
I don't
you.
tell you now. After the match, we'll check in statistics. I can't tell you. In the last match, 198.
He never had one single ball for inside 18. Now after 18. The truth is that
after the match.
Why I say so? You know, say they always do into his side. If he did well, if he not did well, I'll still tell you. The truth is that this guy has already tired. You can say not even.
Okay, why do you think Arteta leave? Okay, what is your own opinion? Why, like, what's at the top? So put yourself in Arteta's shoes. Why you think Arteta leave?
So say that shoe, it spoiled the shoe for my leg by not removing.
And why you don't say leave?
Because he don't tire. He don't tire.
No, you don't understand. He don't tire. Maybe the reason why I'm supposed to bring him out.
No, come on, you go bring him
out. Why do you think Arteta left him?
Okay, can I answer that question? Can I answer the question?
Okay.
Fine. When we got the red card, Arteta took off Saka, Martinelli, the likes of them and co. You see, after the red card, I even prefer make Havertz come play as that top 9 that make it day for Yeah. Everything about him was right because he would, as they are throwing the long ball, as we two are throwing the long ball from our back,
yes,
if they receive the ball, they cool down the tempo. I agree with that. For 15 to 20 minutes, we collect the red card. In try for that one, I no go lie you. But aside that, when it comes to the defensive side, he not be say he contribute anything to the defensive that, but as he did as that top 9, as we launch long ball, he did receive and they could have
playing 4-4-1 formation. 4-4-1.
They get me wrong. I never say Kai Havertz not try.
When I say no try, now somebody say no try.
No. At the end of the day, he try.
When I take listen. If they argue and they argue with facts, just like the way I choose, they always correct us. Yes, you bring some points. Your point where they talk, boss, me, I don't understand that. Me not say no try. Me with you know say this guy, when it comes to about 82, 83, this guy don't dare, he don't tire.
You don't
If
gas out.
they don't
We agree. All of us agree. Say
Nobody
no tired.
understand.
We all
Now,
agree.
if we agree, they go for Komota because that shoe wey say they for Ateta. Ateta dey spoil my shoe by not removing it because that guy don't tire.
Baba Sato
Are you
was
going to admit? Make
Baba
I for
Sato.
Komota.
Baba Sato. As at that time,
Boss.
if I were Ateta, I no go come out because
Same with me.
you know why? You know why I will not remove him? Because of the, say, as they don't come out Saka, they don't come out Martinelli and Ketia, they move and go down 9. Now in day for that 9. Now only him did there.
As a launch ball giver.
As at that time when they talk, in the console don't play. When we don't launch ball, once we don't launch ball, you will bring the ball down,
He
put down
don't
the
come
tempo.
to one single hold play, not get for an project. One single,
Baba, make I say something. Make I say something.
Ogachi never talk. Ogachi never talk.
You go bring Kivwe. Kivwe get almost the same height. He might talk past Kivwe small, but he go bring and we still get height. But
You know go put Kivio for front now.
For 9 now. No,
Make I talk
for
now.
9.
This time we don't need any first now. The first time we put on what he do, then when they push on like please, when they push away. What he do? Which one?
Okay, Baba Sato.
Calm down. Ogachi do what's your take?
Okay, look at my take here. How can I see say this is not the game plan till after the red card. So whatever happened, we shouldn't even debate it because one, the red card changed the plan where Ateta have. Damn. So Ateta knows why he leaves.
I will say that Baba, no red card. He no go comment on.
Baba wait now. Baba wait. Let us analyze objectively. Now look at it this way.
Ogachi, before you talk, don't be annoyed. Before you talk, look at the question. Look at what I want to address the air now. All of us waiting for studio now, and I believe say all the fans, all our community members who they watch us, we all agree. Say Kai Havertz was tired. I believe we can come to an agreement on that. As an analyst doing devil's advocate, this is the question I'm asking about Sato, Samuel, and you. I said, make I ask you first. Since we all agree that the player is tired, and the coach still leaves that tired player on the pitch, put yourself in the coach's shoes and ask, why did he still leave this player on the field? That is what I want us to analyze now, because we all agree he's tired. There's a reason.
Okay,
I just set the agenda so that we can discuss. So, Ogachi, you have the floor.
Yes, there's a reason. And that reason is best known to the coach. The coach, Ateta has other assistants that assist him in making those and analyzing the game. Whatever they observe, they will not tell the coach for the coach to make that decision. I don't want us to start hating Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is tired.
Exactly, like I think you have an agenda.
Is tired. Now we are talking based on biasness. Oh, people doesn't like Kai Havertz. We don't need to talk based on biasness. And if you look at the game, the only thing why I go talk say about Kai Havertz, be professional. Arsenal is on the defensive side. You still go collect yellow card that you should collect unnecessarily. Then you just go kick the ball. When you should know now there's a new policy that everybody needs to adhere. Any little thing they'll give you yellow card. Any little thing they will add more time as an extra time, maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes. That will give those guys advantage to score. So please,
I believe he was carried away. It can happen to anybody.
Yes, it can. But as professional, we need to be careful. Knowing the fact that we are already one man down, we are playing 10, so we need to be careful in making our judgment. From that, anytime you are playing with 10 men, your judgment now determine how you win the game. So if we are just losing the game anyhow and collecting yellow card is unnecessary. As a professional, that is my take.
All right, Baba Sato, you have the floor.
First of all, Sachus, somebody say me you try open. I don't know why we not can really open our phone line again, because people get many things to talk here. So they are asking of the phone line if we can open it so that they can still talk their own. That's
Online
one.
we get technical issue with them. That's why I never really use it.
So you
That
let
makes
them
I
know.
don't get problem.
So you
It
let
makes I
them know
don't
so
get
that
problem. I
make
don't
them
even see the comments.
like say I dey follow you. You know, say now the job where you put me with that one. So I dey follow
I
you up
know.
to bring it out. That's outside that one. And other commenter wey talk here again. I don't forget your name. Don't pass. I know 8 Kai Havertz. Go look our previous match. Now me, if I see the way things be, nobody 8 Kai Havertz here. But if any other person 8 me and 8 go look our previous match. You understand? You understand? So I just want to clear that. The truth be say, Kai Havertz did
Excuse
well.
me, Baba Sato, not really hating, talking based on bias. And if you look at the fan base, Arsenal fan
For
base,
you. No, me they come for your own side. And I make for
Make Baba Sato talk finish.
I dey call for you. Now person will talk. So for Gachi, they do say maybe Baba Sato maybe they hate or they bias. Baba, I know they bias. Look what Sachus tell me and look what we talk. If they see what Sachus they always talk, he go say we talk with facts and give him the reason so that he go know what he go argue or correct for. Which I give him my facts.
Yeah.
Say I never say Kai Havertz never did well, and I'm still saying I say he did well. But what I'm saying, this guy don't tire.
yes, yes,
Bring it out and bring
yes,
another person. That
yes,
is my stand. And that is my take. That's what I was saying. So that maybe public, maybe because there's a lot of people, about 800 or something people, they watch us. I will never hate Kai Havertz. He's my player. Either I
yes.
take it or leave it. You understand? But the fact is that this guy don't tire. Even the first night when we even a player, he was not doing anything. But when it comes to that midfield, when he was heading ball, he was doing his job well. Maybe probably that was the reason why Arteta still leave her. Maybe for they do the heading. But when it comes to some time when the heading was not too much, we not still have us to even head the ball again. For his side, it was not Ben White. That's why I asked our children, as I mean, tell me one ball win for his side 18. It was not Kai Havertz. It was it was not Rice, Gabriel Mogales, and Saliba. That we are now and party. We are now winning the whole boss for inside that 18. No Kai Havertz there again. This guy don't already tired. Remove it and bring other fresh player like Kiwe. Kiwe have almost the same similar heading game with him. We don't need to attack again. Right now, I mean, you know, say a defensive game now we they play to save the 3 points when you get. That's why they say Kai Havertz and Ben White and Gabriel Mogales and Rex, they were not shooting the ball hard. They don't even care to even they hold on to pass on to any wing again. Because now defensive game meet you they play. So Rupopa, that was what Arteta now use idea to remove all the winger, bring Kiwe and bring the rest people. You understand? So that is my fact. Say he don't tire. Next time, may not they play with our emotion like that again. Who don't tire? Remove other. We get other squad. We get almost similar height with her. That is my take.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Before Oga Samuel will talk, let me chip in some things. You see, what happened today? No be something we dey usual. Now something we dey unusual. Now something we say I believe say we no come for. So we just improvise as we go along the way. Now, if you check all the changes where Arteta make I ask a rhetorical question. We no really need answer because the question get the answer. All the changes we dey make, were we making attacking changes or defensive changes? We were making defensive changes. At a point, commentators say Arteta has understood that he is not coming to attack again. He wants to solidify and keep that 1 point. Now, when you are not making attacking changes, if you say you want to remove Kai Havertz, remove him and bring who? Remove him and bring who? You want to bring Trossard when we are not planning to attack.
Sachus,
what we are planning to do.
Sachus,
no, but Sato, I know they talk. No, but you are the like.
Okay, I think they throw the question to me. Okay.
No, the main person gone. Why they throw this thing to now be somewhere because Samuel has a bias for Havertz. That somewhere I talk say Havertz in the sweating they do.
Yes, that's true.
You don't like him.
Baba Sato, not you, Baba Sato.
But I know you don't like him, which is fine. You can't like every player. Yes. But don't come at him on all match. Now let him play. Now let him tire. Any spotty habits. This thing this boy is doing, you are not seeing it. We were making, no, you mustn't talk, make I talk, you go talk. We are making defensive changes, not attacking changes. The third tallest man in our squad, or maybe the second tallest, because I know say him and Saliba are almost small. Saliba can take top passer. You are saying they should remove him when the opponent is launching long ball. Do you know that when we got red card, we changed formation to 4-4-1 and Havertz going to play that one? Do you think it is easy to be isolated up front there? You think it is easy? Do you know the work rate it takes to stay there alone? Come on, cut this guy some slack. You may not like him, but it doesn't mean on every match you come for him. Come on, somebody have the floor.
First of all, the reason why Arteta kept him there is because this is one of the reasons he bought him. Because of these area balls. This is one of the reasons. But for me, I'll prefer we put someone that has pace in case of any counter attack. Havertz no get pace. For me, he no get pace. I remember when Arsenal Chelsea play one game like that, where Martinelli run, where he score, where he put on like this, where we play 2-2 for that match, where we get red card. I remember that kind of game. So for me, I know think say maybe putting Hazard there and Havertz there, because some chances go come outside where Havertz no go feel wrong, collect score. He go there slow for there. He's good at the air. Fine. That is why Arteta bought him. But for me, I think before we put someone that has space, in case we won't have any chances to score. But putting him there and okay now, they carry ball, they don't go defend now. They don't go scores now. Havertz na striker. She ain't go they run, can't go defend. You know go run, go defend now. You go just there for front. If long ball come now. You pass the head, come out in one run. I want to run. We not say they carry the ball, they come, but if they control the ball down. If you control the ball down, now for still back, he go still pass the ball too. Now back he go pass the ball, he don't go front. He doesn't have to dribble, he doesn't have to run. As in, I don't know. Left to me, I don't know, but I think I bought him for this kind of a thing, so that you put him up there in case they do in case they throw any long ball, he will head the ball. I'm saying if he control the ball, he's still going to pass back. But mistakenly, if the ball will pass him, can he run to win the ball? Can he want to win the ball? So that is just my own. I prefer they leave Martinelli there in case any kind of chances can come outside. If we take it and score, from there we have 2-0. So not that he cannot run. He can't run. He doesn't have space. So that's my own take. So Arteta bought him and leave him there because he wants him to win all the area balls. And how many did he even win? He won for me. That I think he's only one. And that one is just normal. He just set the ball down and he passed back. So nothing we do for there. They go counter us. We go in case they put one man there in case we get any chances to run. We're playing one man up front. It has to do with pace. You have to be pacey. So that's my own take. I know a time, but me, I believe it's not good for Arsenal. I believe it's not good.
Which is your right. Nobody is trying to change your opinion. Proceed.
Please make I add something
to read the comments. Many people.
So Baba Samuel. So Baba Samuel, if you look at what you're saying, you are just beating about the bush. You're just talking the same thing round and round and round.
You know, Peter and I choice without.
No, I know. Listen. No. This is my own opinion. Still, my choice. But what I'm saying is,
don't say his own opinion. Don't say his own opinion.
No, my own opinion about what he's saying. My own opinion, Baba Sato. My own opinion about what Baba Samuel was saying was, Baba Samuel is just beating about the bush, just saying the same thing. He says, if you look at it, you will know that there's element of biasness from the previous analysis where we talked last time in the first game. Now the same Kai Havertz. Why we even buy Kai Havertz? He's an Arsenal player, and what I will encourage you, Baba Samuel, is to give him 100% support. The league is starting, and he.
Can I ask one question?
I understand. I'm gonna give Kai Havertz. I'm gonna give Kai Havertz 100%. Support. He's an Arsenal player now. Now, if we analyze, yes, we have to be very, very. We will say some things, but let's be objective, knowing the fact that the fan base if we don't encourage this guy will continue to fail. But if we start encouraging him, even if you look at the game, Kai Havertz didn't do anything bad. He had a good game.
Okay.
Look at the game. He had a good game. The only thing that I can agree is the tiredness. When Baba Santo talks, he was tired. Yes, he's tired. So the game plan changed. If not that the game plan changed, Ateta would have substituted him for maybe for Trossard or for something else.
No.
Is it the best place now? Is it that's the best place now? Baba,
All right, moving forward.
I want to read
So,
comment before
I
we
can't
talk.
fair the talk. Say Havertz really tried small, but I don't know why Ateta still let him play 90 minutes after he tired. Now that why after he tired, now make I say Moko put ourselves at Ateta shoe. Think. Sometimes you think like do devil's advocate. Think. Why did this manager do this thing? But that I do that a lot. You get so I put my. That's why most people go think say I always support Ateta. Not really. Just that I do devil's advocate. I put myself in his shoes to ask questions like, why? If I was Ateta, why would I do this? That's what I usually do most times. Then so who else again? Automatically can say this new law is very easy to collect a red card. That one's another thing. Then Dayo will say Kai really tried. Okay. Then Adrian Yusuf say, all I know about Havertz, we should all support him to perform. Then Miss Tifat can say, Ateta just played today match. I don't just know why he always use Havertz every time. Even knowing Havertz no good. Then Chidera Kusike can say, card to Tommy is too harsh. Then Asha and Joshua can say, Arsenal has not really understand herself this season. Bro, talk true. Rate Kai Havertz. Yourself, what do you do?
Then Elenu Samuel. They return to Samuel. Chris Bob
so well. I have seen the reason why Ateta finished by paying huge amounts to bring in Rice. Ateta left Kai Havertz for a reason, although he was so tired, and the most important thing is the 3 points. You see, say what me I agree, say he's tired, but for him to be left, there is a reason. And as analysts, I wanted us to analyze what was that reason. Was my plan initially. So many comments. Make I scroll down because I don't see. Okay, Abdul.
Okay, Sachus don't the network don't get a bit. Oga somewhere. Somebody they talk here say make you leave Kai Havertz alone so you get back the rest of
It's obvious now. Baba Sato, you don't see
you know,
Baba Sato,
the guy don't above. The guy don't above.
I will ask one question. If we know back Kai Havertz, who go play that front? Who go live for that place?
You know,
go live for that place.
All right, okay. So Abdul says vital points. Then Clara is going to say, Baba, Ateta is not getting it right. I've seen a course of power to no get better striking. So then at the same time, I'm going to say that is the plan B for red card. Then Jambo, they say Baba Sato Kai was not playing first 9 possession. He occupied the position called Ramzuta position, and it's most difficult to play. He did roll very well. You know, so when I talk, say, when we play red card, we're playing 4-4-1. People think it's easy.
No, now the people when they support you, if I read other people when they talk about Kai Havertz, you will still get my point. So a lot of people still get my point. Not just what that guy talk.
A lot of negative here now.
You know, so even
now I read a lot of negative things here too. Now
you know the reason why they for the talk to
us. On the point.
You know they talk when they talk to.
But say for here by day. No, you now as a viewer now, you see comments as they load. Just bottom. Me after I read one, I don't go come out. I will wait so I will read the next one.
Yeah, they talk now.
So like 100 comments fit on there for front now.
They want the port of gas somewhere come Canada. Make all they do analysis. You understand? Sachus, the truth is that.
Baba Sato, you know what they make me happy. You know what they make me happy tonight. The comment section, like majority of the comment section, are happy with what happens today.
Yes.
Majority of this comment section.
Sachus, the truth. Yeah, the truth.
They're happy. That's a gimme. Say most people don't like her. They give them chance.
Sachus, the truth is that I like your analysis. Now people will not understand you. They feel say maybe you they bias or you know they bias. The truth be say you they always correct me. Me I say me especially because I they argue to learn.
Yes,
I know they feel me. I know they argue because if you know they give me points, I will believe say waiting at the talk they right. You understand? I might not 100% agree with you, but deep inside me, I know say part of what you tell me now truth. You understand? So, but the truth be say, what I'm trying to say is that not be say somewhere. I might say not be say somewhere hate him or dislike him. But the thing where somewhere they expect say that guy when they do is not doing it. Like for example, can you give me how many shots Kai Havertz play?
Thank
Which
you.
give you how many Odegaard play?
How many
As
dribble? How
a
many pass?
midfielder,
How many
as a
chances
midfielder,
created?
you know, you see some kind points where somewhere maybe somewhere not they give his own points. You understand? Go your later says that. But if you give up as a midfield, me they ask you now Chinedu and Joker, how many shots on target you see say Kai Havertz play?
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you something.
Play.
Baba Sato, let me answer this to you. Okay. Now, you know say if you look at our incomings, Declan Rice, Julian Timber, unfortunately, he's sidelined, and Kai Havertz. This is a new club that they are into, and Arsenal has their own way of playing game. Kai Havertz is from Germany, and look at Chelsea football style. It's a little bit mechanical. It's not like Chelsea just they play like when Cameroon they play game. You know, they're not this kind of creative side, and that is what is Kai Havertz is trying to integrate into Arsenal type of play. Now, this is the first and second game that he has played. Watch Kai Havertz over a time. I'm not being biased of anything. Watch him over a time. Give him like Baba Chu say, give him like 10 games. Even this game, as hard as this game is, Selhurst Park. See, Selhurst Park, where would they go if we get drawn? Nah, we thank God. You know, this guy proved himself. Stay still and keep playing 90 minutes plus. I mean, let's cut him some slack. He wasn't bad today. He played only Tiredness.
Hold on there. No, somewhere they come. You know what thing with they try talk? Why I give you that point? Like they try, may you see from Samuel view.
No, Baba Satan, this is not Samuel. This is not Samuel view. Samuel view is that from the first game. From the first game, he doesn't like a Havertz. He doesn't. Samuel doesn't like a Havertz.
Can you briefly just, because time low, can you briefly just repeat the point? When we did this story, I don't really get what you talk.
Okay, I said, can you give me? I throw the question between you and Oga Chinedu. Say, can you give me shots on targets? Just like the way Odegaard we are doing it. With shots on target, with Havertz do as a midfield, because now he with Odegaard did our midfield. And they try to say now the point where somewhere they like bring out be this one, say this guy know they do some kind of
No. You are misunderstanding Samuel.
Samuel completely, yes.
You are misunderstanding.
Baba, not the one that
no. Baba, are you in Samuel's mind? If Samuel objectively say that Kai Havertz is not shooting, and we will understand that from game one, Samuel does not have any point. From game one, he don't be saying that Kai Havertz is not good. Kai Havertz is not good. No point. No objective point.
Baba, stop. Moving forward. This is what I dislike about Samuel. Some chill first. Just wait first. This is what I said I dislike about Samuel and any other person that is condemning the player. If this, I did match over today, I was expecting someone to say, Kai Havertz try. I may not like what he did. He must do something 100%. I may not like all he did, but at least see where he try. See where he no try. When they never try, I will play 4-4-1. He tried up front. Not to come and say the player is not good. Why did we buy him? We don't not supposed to play him at all. That is destructive. That is destructive criticism. You cannot say the player did not perform even 10%. He did not do anything. Come on.
Very strong against him.
So, Baba Sato, you are understanding Samuel.
No.
Listen, so let Samuel correct himself now and tell us what he's saying.
That's what I'm about to say. Now, make Samuel speak for himself, because now the way me say they look, make the guy talk.
You know, when we get Zaka for this team, you see Zaka they win ball. Zaka dey create space.
Somebody even the right hand here now, self. Say me Zaka.
Zaka dey
they hear
win
you.
ball. Zaka dey create chances. You go say if he carry ball, he go give some line long pass. He dey move, they drive. But if Havertz hold ball, watch the game. Havertz they go back. If Havertz they go front, he go back. This they open eyes as in, they see say person they front, may pass. They win ball.
Okay, is that your ruling?
If you watch him well, he avoid mistake. He no want do mistake. He like maybe
Okay.
get midfielder, maybe they do something for midfield. See right now.
This point you are making, it's a very beautiful point. But can I ask you one question? How many games Granit Xhaka don't play for Arsenal? Just guess. You don't need to get 100% correct. Just guess.
He don't play many
At least
games.
you don't play more than 100. How many games have done for Arsenal?
But after they play PL, are they watching game?
How many games? Can you say it? Arsenal is not. How many games don't play for Arsenal?
He don't play two. He don't play 2 games. And
you compare him with the player that's playing in our own head. Have you forgotten that once upon a time we said Xhaka must leave? Xhaka was collecting red cards. Anyhow, he's aggressive. Until Arteta showing the lights, change his playing style, carrying to advanced role. At the end of the day, we can't say, hey, Xhaka must not go. Why buy you can't compare. I'm not saying Havertz is a board best. All my analysis from day one to all Havertz haters has been give him a run of games, 10, 15 games, before you can come out as a journalist, as an analyst to say, Baba, I don't watch you for 15 games. You are a shit backer. I can confidently come out and tell you that Mudryk Chelsea is the flop. Ask me why. Mudryk has played 17 games without scoring 1 goal. That's a fair analysis. When you tell anybody Mudryk is a flop, nobody will argue. Right? He has played 17 games without scoring 1 goal. You cannot condemn a player after playing 2 games. It is never gone anywhere. Do you know that? Was it last season or last season? We lost our first 3 games, back-to-back losses. At the end of the day, I think we finished 5th. After losing our back-to-back losses for 3 games, people like you or analysts like can say the whole team should be condemned because we lost our back-to-back games.
Sir Chus, thank you for your correction.
Make I talk one thing. I talk one thing. When we buy Jesus, they play well. When we buy Zinchenko, these people, they just the Premiership, all the Premiership. We bought Rice, is also playing well because they have been playing the Premiership. Why is he asked for Havertz to come in and just play very well? Even though
because as an analyst, you should understand that not all players come to a new club and hit the ground running.
Exactly. Baba Chus, that was what I said earlier.
If you remember the first match, we overflogged this Havertz argument. So now let us change the topic. What lessons learned?
That's what I was about to talk. Somebody say at least not be only Kai Havertz. I just want to say one for the read comments. It's not be only Kai Havertz day when we will talk about. You understand? Yeah. So let's talk about the that thing.
What I learned. Never talk about what are the lessons learned in this match? Okay.
So the lessons learned in this match is, for us to be consistent and winning games, one, opportunities comes but once. But 4 opportunities that we got in this, we missed them. We weren't clinical in the front of the goal. So that is a lesson learned. Another lesson learned is this new policy is where Arteta should hammer to the players. It's unnecessary for you to be killing time regardless. Throw that ball out so that we avoid unnecessary cards. So if we continue getting all these cards, we're not going to win the league because every point counts. Every point counts. If we lose this 3, if we had lose this game, we should have been like about 7th on the table. So now we are 3rd on the table. So that is helping us. So another thing as well, I would say, we need to be giving credit as well. Somebody like Partey Partey did very, very well. Partey did very, very well, both coming into the midfield and as well as the left.
Somewhere they want to see you here. There's somebody able to remove you come off. People they part for you. So change your mind.
No, of course. See, as an analyst, your ratings matter. Listen, because we have fan base. So for somebody to make that comment, your ratings in analysis matters. So, for instance, Kai Havertz is our player. We have to encourage him. We have to constructively. If not that Baba Sato gave you. Baba Sato, I want to thank you. Baba Sato, I want to thank you. You want to increase Baba Samuel rating, and that is why you make that suggestion to him. But that suggestion is good. Say, okay, this is the expectation, what you expect to this guy. And Ateta, they hear what they talk. Ateta would tell him that fans want you to be striking as a midfield. If you get ball, try the post, try to see if you can score goal. So that would improve him. That would improve him, but not outrightly saying you don't like him. Why do we buy him? You should leave the team. No, the fans doesn't want to hear that. So fans want you to encourage him, and let us encourage our players.
No problem. No, thank you very much. No problem.
All right, Pastor, what will be the lessons we will learn today? What you see?
Yeah, so I choose. First of all, kudos to you and the way they analyze things and they read comments. Just like the way Ogachine do talk here, every bit of waiting they talk here is not landing just to lay this place. Like for example, me I not in Nigeria, Ogachine do not in Nigeria, you de Nigeria, Sachus de Nigeria, and other people we see the other different countries. For waiting is that word meaning we come from different places now, so other people they watch us from different places. Sometimes we need to mind what we are saying, and in the other way around, sometimes we need to still view our own mind. You understand? We are here to learn and correct ourselves. But the truth be say, I will still stand with Oga Samuel. The truth is that everybody can never be in the same path. You understand? But the truth is that somewhere with people they try give you some kind idea, try to still learn on your own or see their own part of view. Because I believe
I don't learn now. I don't learn one thing now. I want to talk now. I want to talk one thing now.
Maybe if I true. I
want to talk one thing.
Okay, so the truth is that what I learned today is that I learned how to resist based on the defensive game where we play. And true to God, I really is a massive defensive game. Now we can rely on ourselves. Say maybe if we did one man down, we can still hold up on the game. Although say about 15 to 18 minutes they began to the play or the pressure was upon us. But for you to hold that 1 point, that's why I say we are having almost about 900 to 1,000 views. Although say don't come down now to 800 to 400 something. And they try to say people is really with us. But they try to say we need to know what we are saying. We argue to learn. Make people don't take them personal or it's just like if you reach a kind of word where they tell someone, they use it and laugh, So I would say somebody looking for like correct himself or whatever, but they need to understand. So everything when they talk here, we are here to learn and explain our mind. We don't know finish, including the way they even that place, which is the commenter. They correct me. You're gonna say the row. If there's a name where somebody called that row, use that word. Say Sachusa and Baba Sato. The row where the name he can't put the name, which I never knows it before. Say now make me they see say it's like Arsenal they use to attack, but with the seeker harvest as midfield, it assist Iketia.
Yeah.
You understand? So the truth is that what they played today was really fantastic for defending that 1 point. They really know that this 3 points means a lot to us. For them to stay hold on that 3 points, they did well, including this Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, if you are watching us wherever you are, we are just saying it for you to improve your game. Not maybe we hate you, we love you. That's all.
Baba Sato, I salute you for that. Salute, especially.
Go to Ogachine do talk where I pick just now. Not normally I don't like Havertz. Me, I don't like him as a person because when he did Chelsea self, I compare.
I don't know.
I dey compare that guy well, but him talk one thing. Him talk say for the encourager, like for the talk say okay, now this kind thing him for the do, we know they do.
Yes.
But me and I everything about I guys do talk with me for the talk. Say okay, Kai Havertz be say no good, but that is need to they add to this kind. They do this kind of thing. That now because I think everything need be that. Everything need be that. But me, they believe say to me, or they believe say maybe that's in way you know get if you know figure if you know get time. Now I think they condemn and be that. That's if you know get them. But if you can still learn, you can still learn and you can still be that kind of a player. So no, I don't understand some things now. So if I get it in now, our guys they thought okay, the player is okay, but he just needs to improve in this also area, this also place, so that his game can be more, more advanced. No problem.
Baba Samuel, you too much. You too much now.
All right. You get one way I just appreciate say all of us. Why I like this platform, they say this place there are no secret cow in the studio. Everybody is allowed to say their views. Many times when I say my views, people attack me and I come and explain my point very well. Yet. So sometimes we disagree to agree to disagree, and it is all love and light. So you make a choose on your F. I just read the comments before sign up because we don't live for about 40-something minutes now. I don't say no data, no free data anywhere. So you Mrs. Accusers, your efforts, you're one of the reasons for Arsenal football worth watching, appreciate. Then stand, come to say up gunners, move forward. At least the main importance of this will get our 3 points. And Vic and Chirozi say they really tried. Then Iyanu say it's Kai Havertz. Then I say thank God we got away, which is important. Then at the same time, Nathaniel say which position? I don't see that comment. All right, so special thanks to Basato, Ogachi and Samuel, organic side and our community members, especially our community members, they always be with us. At the point we have 1,100 and something live viewers. Our community members, they always follow us and support us. So anyone that they see money to they buy data, to they watch our show, may God replenish in our pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah.
Amen.
So we got both me and the team get so from this side.